This is Grand Finals. They don't want to do anything overly risky, but we're going to have to see how they play this out.
And we're off with the face-off in favor of Jordan and Tiltoo. Almost a nice center there. Great aerial defense. And we have it knocked back into the other end already, setting up for a goal. But, again, another great defense by Jordan and Tiltoo.
Yeah, great defense, getting back in time, just in time to knock it all the way actually back into Lupe territory. But right back. Great defense on Lupe's end there.
And just as we expected to see here in the Grand Finals, a great back-and-forth game. I doubt this is going to be a landslide victory on either part. A little bit out of position there for the center.
Yeah, it looked like Lupe was trying to set up some kind of shot there, but the communication wasn't exactly on point there.
Shot just goes wide there, and again a second time as it bounces back into their own territory. It looks like Lupe is trying to set up for a goal here. Only one back to defend. The other one comes and knocks it loose.
Oh,
looks like we have a nice breakaway here from Jordan and Tiltoo, and it's 1-0 here in the Grand Finals.
Unfortunately, there was definitely some miscommunication there. Completely out of position there by Lupe, allowing Jordan Tiltoo to just take it end-to-end, getting the first goal of this game.
Correct. This is exactly the kind of style that Jordan and Tiltoo have been capitalizing on all night, waiting for the clump, getting the nice breakaway tap, and an easy one-in for the goal.
And there you see Jordan Tiltoo staying in the goal, not trying to. They know they have that one goal lead now.
Definitely trying to utilize that defensive advantage
exactly.
here. Looks like they're trying to set up for another one. He needs to get in position, not clump up. Nice demo here to make it 1v2.
Whoa.
Almost finds the top left corner of the net by himself.
Extremely close there.
Looks like we might have another chance here. Just barely knocked up.
That was a
out of the way.
Great last-second stop there. Great save.
Great defense. Wide open net. Nobody to answer there. And he just goes ahead and taps it in for the equalizer.
Huge whiff there by Jordan Tiltoo. He must have thought he had an easy block there, easy clear, and just drives right by the ball. A little bit unfortunate there.
What a great opportunity there to capitalize on for Lupe. Kind of taking the pressure off the situation. Don't want to be down in a situation like this here in the Grand Finals. Very uncomfortable to play from.
Right. And with coming up to be 3 minutes left, tying things up relatively early, getting that mindset back, being able to kind of set your game plan back.
Right. Getting back into that rhythm, back into that groove.
Exactly.
Trying to set up here. Here comes Lupe for the goal, and he capitalizes on a great and beautiful center by his teammates. Well done.
That was great timing. He timed it exactly right there. Right
in traffic.
Yeah, right in traffic. And
literally, in traffic. They're all cars.
And a little bit unfortunate. Jordan Tiltoo tried to block it. He blocked it right into the Lupe offense there, helping him, almost passing it right to him for the almost an assist, you could say.
Right, absolutely. Oh, almost another clear shot at the goal line there. Defender there to stop the play. Jordan and Tiltoo's got to get this out of their territory, and with that they do. Trying to line up the angle for a score.
Oh, and this could be a huge opportunity.
Great
just
rocket
wide.
Jump attempt there, just wide, as you were saying. Quite unfortunate for them.
And those are the mistakes that they cannot be making in Grand Finals. They need to be capitalizing on those opportunities.
Trying to get up back into an awkward defensive position. Luckily, the center bounces wide.
Jordan Tiltoo right back at it on the offense now. Great clear there by Lupe.
Hitting it into reverse to try to get the defense. Ball bounces over him, but another defender is there to make the save.
Oh, and Jordan Tiltoo missing that clear, but getting back in time, back into the goal.
One player from Lupe will have to rush to the goal to make the defensive play. Looks like both of them are there.
It's back.
Somebody's got to go forward and contest the ball.
Oh, and that was a little bit of a risky clear, and this is why, because it's going to end up being a goal for Jordan. Was it? No, it was for Lupe. Yeah,
for Lupe. Great overarching shot there. Nobody there with enough boost to make the stop. No speed there to make the defensive play. And great 3-1 lead here from Lupe here in game of one.
Yeah, Jordan Tiltoo wanted to clear that out, not clearing it really far out, kind of almost throwing it up into the air right in the center for Lupe to kind of capitalize on that shot.
Skips the max boost there for the opportunity to hit the ball. Looks like we're going to have another breakaway center for Jordan and Tiltoo. The defenders rushing back. One takes the shot just high up as it's tipped by Lupe.
Yeah, and Lupe just getting back in time. Jordan Tiltoo out a little bit slow to react to that setup there.
Definitely. Lucky bounce wide there. That could have very well angled right into the goal. That was dangerous. And this one looks like it will. Lupe taking a 4-1 lead.
And that was a great shot off of the wall bounce there. Wow, difficult angle, but still getting it off. Great shot there. Really hard to actually defend and get that save there. The ball is coming so fast.
It's really hard to judge the angle on that as you're utilizing the ball cam. You're not quite sure if you're positioning relative to the ball, but he made that happen nonetheless.
Yeah, very impressive shot there. And things are not looking good for Jordan Tiltoo. 1 minute left, and they're down 4-1.
Yeah, looks like Lupe is looking to take game one here in this grand finals. Quite handedly at that.
Oh.
Not what we expected. The ball bouncing right into Lupe's goal. No defender in sight. And the teammate just kind of watches it bounce in. He's like, I don't really have to do much with that.
Yeah, it seemed like caught them a little bit definitely out of position by surprise there. Good job by Jordan Tiltoo by actually recognizing that situation and capitalizing on it.
Gonna need 2 more here to equalize the score. Let's see if they can do it. 45 seconds left. Anything is possible in Rocket League.
You are right there. We've seen goals with 6 seconds left, but
Lupe puts away another one.
Just as I say, a little breakdown on defense from Jordan Tiltoo there.
Centers to himself even.
Yeah,
Great play.
He saw that the goalie was out of position there, way too far out from the goal, giving himself a really great pass there and scoring it.
Certainly. 2-on-1 on the face-off. Defender hangs back to pick up the ball. Slightly wide center. Can't really make anything of it, unfortunately. But, you know, not a goal Lupe necessarily needs right now.
Exactly. They just want to keep it out of their zone, just wind the time down. There's only 20 seconds left. It's going to be really difficult for Jordan Tiltoo to kind of get back into this.
Certainly, with 15 seconds left, I think that will be a wrap on this game one. It looks like they're still struggling to make the play, but as they kind of wind down here, they're accepting the first loss of the series.
Yeah, they really got to... This one's out of reach. It's going to go to Lupe, but they have to kind of... I hope that they take a little moment here, kind of reassess the situation, kind of talk through it. You know, they were in the game for most of it.
Absolutely. Great game there at the start. Not so decisive yet until we got to the end there, where they started clumping up a little bit too much. A lot of breakaways from Jordan and Tiltoo, or excuse me, Lupe. So used to Jordan and Tiltoo making those plays, but it was actually Lupe this time around making those plays. Maybe taking a bit out of the playbook of their opponents.
Yes. And we're getting ready to go to our second game here.
We can see that they're hyped there on our table cam, giving a thumbs up to the camera, looking a little bit confident.
And it's intense there, but everyone's having fun.
Absolutely. Everybody's cheering. You can't hear them on stream. The quality's too good for that, but we got a crowd gathering around the big screen. Everybody's screaming for every goal.
Everyone is super excited, and here we go. Game 2. An opportunity already for Lupe.
Both defenders there to make the play, knock it out.
Oh, and there just gets back in time, Jordan Tiltoo does, to get the block.
Yeah, that clump on the double defense there almost made them pay for it.
Oh, and this might end up being kind of bad for Lupe, but Jordan Tiltoo, yeah, bad bounce, kind of clumped themselves up there as well. We've been seeing that a lot.
Yeah, you can see them both very thirsty to make these plays. They've got to trust in one another. Otherwise, things like this may happen.
He must have thought he had a better angle at that. He didn't react right away. Yeah, and by the time he saw it, it was too late to reverse.
You're absolutely right. Kind of a delay on the reaction of both of them there. One of them didn't take the initiative, and then the other just kind of tried to pick up the slack.
Yeah, and Lupe with the early goal, taking the 1-0 lead.
Oh, that is a great angle on that bounce off the wall there. Beautiful center, but the defender is there to make the stop. Back into the end of Jordan and Tiltoo is Lupe, making the center. Almost a great shot in the bottom left corner.
Great attempt there to get what could have been a back-breaking goal there for Jordan Tiltoo. Lupe already up 1 game in this grand final set.
Jordan and Tiltoo struggling to find the right angle to capitalize on some of these opportunities here. There's another one missed, unfortunately for them. Gives Lupe the breakaway.
And that's going to be an easy score for Lupe. Jordan Tiltoo almost seemingly a little bit over, or definitely over aggressive, almost a little bit
I agree.
flustered, maybe a little irritated that they couldn't get anything. They're going way too risky right now.
It looks like they're both trying to take the reins of the team
Yeah.
at the same time, and it's putting them even in a worse position.
Yeah.
They have to trust in one another if they're going to make this comeback. They can't go aggressively for the ball like this.
Exactly, and there it is again. And they have to realize, I mean, it's a big deficit now, but there still is a lot of time on the clock. Anything can happen.
Absolutely. Great angled shot there from Lupe. Beautiful play to bounce it in there. And again, we've said it so many times, you can't clump. If you clump, the other team will score.
Yes, and Lupe has been very good at it. They've shown it time and time again. If you are out of position like that, they will capitalize on you.
Jordan Tiltoo getting a great center to himself, almost not capitalizing on it, but he does get on the board. Great play there.
And the crowd liked that one. We got some supporters
Yeah,
for Jordan Tiltoo here.
We certainly do. They've got their own little fan base they've gathered from the night here.
And this is what I'm talking about. You already got back to a 2-score deficit that quickly. There's still a lot of time left on the clock. Anything can happen. Got to keep your composure.
Absolutely. As they start to shape up and clean up their play here, Jordan and Tiltoo can certainly make a comeback here.
Oh, and very out of position there.
Clumped up once again. They're going to pay for it. They will learn this lesson before this game's over.
And they've got to start communicating better about the mispositioning. And it's been happening way too often.
They've got to call it.
Yeah, if they do not clean that up, they're not going to be able to come back in this game.
And just like that, they are now apart 3 goals with 3 minutes left. They will need a goal a minute here to tie it up. And it looks like Lupe is going to make quick work once again on the defensive there. Always having somebody back in the goal to make the play. It looks like a breakaway opportunity is here. Lupe misses the ball. The angle is wide into the corner.
Unfortunate for Jordan there. They had an opportunity, but just shoots the ball wide there. Yeah, not capitalizing on their opportunities. But here's Lupe again.
Missing the center ever so little. Kind of comes back, lets him center it for him, and makes the play is Lupe. Look at this missed center by him, and he's like, well, that's okay. You can help me out here a little bit, why don't you?
And this is not the sort of play you hoped to see from Jordan Tiltoo after losing the first game there.
This is exactly the opposite kind of game or series I was expecting to see from these teams.
Almost a complete breakdown so far. You hope that they would keep their composure, but it has not happened. And another goal for Lupe. 6-1. The situation is looking very bleak for Jordan Tiltoo
it's looking dire for Jordan and Tiltoo. I have a little bit of faith for them, but it's looking bad.
We've been saying anything can happen in Rocket League, but with
can 5 goals happen? Can 5 of them happen, really?
Yeah, with 2:28, it's going to be really tough. They're going to have to take a lot of risks.
Yeah, they're going to have to go all out if they're looking to equalize this. We need to see some back-to-back goals and coordination here from Jordan and Tiltoo.
And Lupe not taking the foot off the gas, still going in strong there. Taking a little bit of a huge risk there. Might be giving up a goal here, but not a huge problem. They're still up 6-2.
Yep, not a huge problem. They're not batting in the eyelashes at that one, but a great opportunity for Jordan and Tiltoo to try to get back in this game.
Definitely.
You saw them struggle in the defensive end a little bit with that ball, not quite sure who's going to go for it, who's not, but once they got that breakaway, it was very clear who's going to put that ball in the net.
Definitely, and sometimes that's all you need. You need to see the ball go through that net, give yourself some momentum, but right as I say that...
Oh, my...
Maybe a little bit fortuitous of a bounce there off the wall.
I can't wait to see that again.
Oh my gosh. Ricochet off the rear of his teammate's car onto the wall, into the goal. And
Lupe just performing basic geometry with these goals and angles on Jordan and Tiltoo, making them go back to math class.
And with 1:55 left on the clock, a 7-2 lead for Lupe. And almost, I don't want to say it.
Great center, great play in the goal once again. Just running drills on Jordan and Tiltoo is Lupe.
And Jordan and Tiltoo, are they kind of in Jordan and Tilt? This is feeling like a little bit. I went there. Yes, I did. We wanted to see the composure, but they are definitely looking like they're on tilt right now.
Definitely giving meaning to the name.
And
Oh, just an easy pick. Almost looking lazy there with that goal. He's just like, well, this is here. I might as well tap it in. Nothing much else to do today.
And this is probably not the biggest lead we've seen. We've seen an 8-0 lead, but
we have. It's getting there. It's certainly getting there. We have 1:40 left for Lupe to try to score again, or Jordan to make the biggest comeback of all time. Lupe showing some excellent teamwork and communication there. I'm loving it. I'm loving the trust they have for each other.
Yeah, it definitely seems like they were ready for this tournament tonight. Their communication is on point, and just taking it from him.
Oh,
just taking it away from Jordan Tiltoo. I'm going to put it in the goal.
Look at the redirection here as he reads his opponent. Knowing he's trying to get in front of that ball, he goes, well, try to get in front of it this way. Puts the ball behind him. Oh,
great
beautiful play.
And we have tied our... I was just going to say we've tied our biggest lead, but...
Oh, no. That is exactly what Jordan and Tiltoo needed. I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. We're going to need a few more of those.
And as we've been saying all night, I'm going to say it one more time. Anything can happen.
Anything could happen. There. Anything could happen. We can get 7 more of those in a minute and a half. It's possible. Not likely, but it's possible.
Not likely. Not likely, but...
I hate to write a team off. I really do. I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt. Until the game's over, they still have a chance.
Oh, and both just not sure what to do with the ball, and that might be another goal.
That'll be another goal for the highest scoring game we have seen yet. 11-3 here in Game 2 of the Grand Finals here at the Folsom Street Foundry.
That was actually a really great shot. Give Lupe credit there. That was a hard angle, and he made it happen.
It kind of looks like they broke the spirit of the other team almost. The way they're just the scoring is just cascading out of control. It's snowballing.
Yeah, and if their spirit hadn't seemed like it was broken when it was like 7-2, then it definitely seems so now.
Wow. That 360 goal would have made me throw my headset. That would have been beautiful. Did you see the style he was going for on that one?
He's like, you know what? We're up 11-3. We're comfortable now. I might as well, treat the crowd a little bit.
Yeah, let's see some style points on these remaining goals. Nothing to lose here for Lupe.
And it seems like we are 20 seconds away from Lupe taking this grand final.
Absolutely. What a beautiful show of skill here tonight. I hope to see them again.
And here we go, 10 seconds left. They're both just trying to score again. I haven't had enough.
They're trying to make a great first impression as they take the first championship here at Showdown.
And that's it. Lupe